Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Raw General Manager Adam Pearce will be busy again in the coming days following the women's tag team titles match on Monday. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez dethroned Naomi and Bianca Belair to become the new champions. However, they couldn't have done it without Dominic Mysterio's help. He interfered in the match and did his best to help Liv and Raquel win. Dirty Dom distracted the referee, as well as Naomi and Bianca, allowing his on-screen girlfriend and Raquel to take advantage and win the women's tag team titles. Still, Adam Pearce could sanction Dominic Mysterio for his interference. Pearce could have a backstage segment with him and address what happened during Monday's title match. What the sanction could be remains unclear, but a suspension, a rematch with the reigning Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker, who will be out for revenge after what happened Monday on Raw, with Finn Balor's interference in Braun's match with Dominic Mysterio, or a handicap match against Naomi and Bianca are likely options. However, what Adam Pearce could also do is remove Dominic Mysterio from Raw and send him to SmackDown. It could happen, especially now that Liv and Raquel are the women's tag team champions and can appear on either Raw or SmackDown. Thus, Dirty Dom, Liv, and Raquel could lead the Judgment Day and move to SmackDown, with the former champion making a fresh start away from Finn Balor and the faction. As one of the top heels in WWE, Dominic could be a great addition to the SmackDown roster, while Adam Pearce wouldn't have a problem with his departure, since the two don't see eye to eye. If this were to happen, Finn Balor would also have the chance to reform the Judgment Day, as Carlito would be the only one remaining, with JD McDonagh still out with an injury. Things have been out of control between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lately, and the two superstars will collide in an unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber this Saturday in Toronto, Canada. Adam Pearce, who announced the match last week on Raw, took to social media and shared his concern about the feud between the two former best friends. However, given what we have seen so far, the most likely scenario is that the feud between Sami Zayn and Co. will not end inside the Elimination Chamber, but will continue to a blockbuster match at WrestleMania 41 in mid-April. Introduction. The world of WWE is built on drama, athleticism, and storytelling. Every moment is designed to captivate the audience, provoke emotions, and create memorable moments. However, the lines between scripted content and the actions of performers can sometimes blur, especially when personal conduct or on-screen behavior spills over into real-world consequences. Adam Pearce, the current WWE official on the Raw brand, has had to make several tough decisions in his tenure, ensuring that the flow of the show remains uninterrupted and that WWE's brand values are upheld. As the general manager of Raw, he is often tasked with making pivotal choices for the good of the company, not only in terms of storytelling, but also ensuring that performers adhere to a level of professionalism and responsibility expected of them. In this piece, we explore a hypothetical yet entirely plausible scenario. Adam Pearce, as part of his role in overseeing the show and its integrity, is forced to remove a major WWE superstar from the Raw roster as a form of punishment for their actions. While this is an unusual move, WWE has a history of discipline, and such a move would surely shake up the Raw brand and lead to significant ramifications both on and off-screen. This creative analysis will take into account the reasons behind Pearce's decision, the potential for drama, the storyline implications, and the possibilities of future moves and character evolution for the superstar involved. It will also explore how such a decision could ripple throughout the company, both in terms of storyline creativity and backstage politics. The superstar in question. Before diving into Pearce's reasoning for removing the superstar from the brand, we must first identify the wrestler in question. This is not a decision that is taken lightly, as such a move would require careful consideration. There must be an incident or series of events that would justify this dramatic action. Let's hypothetically explore the idea that the superstar in question is someone who has garnered major success and notoriety on Raw. A name that could fit this category is Seth Rollins. While Rollins is beloved by fans, a heel turn or a drastic change in his character could lead to unsportsmanlike conduct or behavior that goes against WWE's code of ethics. It could involve backstage disputes, a controversial comment in a promo, or an action that violates WWE's rules during a live event, perhaps even causing a serious injury to another talent, either unintentionally or otherwise. Seth Rollins, given his stature and influence in WWE, would be a prime candidate for this kind of story. His character's fall from grace would serve as a compelling narrative for WWE, pushing the boundaries of what a superstar can do to manipulate their position, only to see it come crashing down in a major punishment from WWE management. The build-up, the incident. Let's explore the build-up to Pearce's eventual decision. The Raw brand has been running smoothly with top-tier talent such as Seth Rollins, who's held championships, headlined major pay-per-views, and contributed to the company's success. However, in recent months, Rollins has become increasingly disruptive, blurring the lines between heel tactics and unsportsmanlike conduct. On one episode of Raw, Rollins has a heated backstage altercation with another superstar, say Cody Rhodes. This feud had been brewing for weeks, but during a non-televised event, Rollins crosses the line, physically attacking Rhodes backstage, making it an unsafe environment for everyone involved. Such an event causes severe tension within the locker room. And while it's not uncommon for superstars to have heated exchanges, Rollins' actions are excessive, to the point that WWE officials are forced to intervene. To add to the situation, Rollins uses inflammatory language in a post-match interview. His remarks are viewed as disrespectful, not only to his peers, but also to the WWE fanbase and the company as a whole. He accuses WWE of favoring certain superstars, blaming management for his lack of opportunities, and making accusations that could harm WWE's public image. WWE management, including Adam Pearce, is now faced with a difficult choice. They have to address the issue in a way that preserves the company's reputation and sets an example for all superstars. A slap on the wrist or a short suspension wouldn't be enough. The company needs to show that no one, no matter how big of a superstar, is above the rules. Adam Pearce's role. Adam Pearce, as the general manager of Raw, is the one who is called upon to address Rollins' actions. Pearce has been in the business for many years and knows how to maintain order within the company. His job is to ensure that the Raw brand operates smoothly, with performers acting in a professional manner both in the ring and backstage. He recognizes that Rollins' actions are more than just a one-off incident. They are part of a deeper issue that could undermine the structure of WWE if left unchecked. While WWE's on-screen product often revolves around rebellious personalities, heel turns, and defiant actions, Pearce knows that this type of behavior, especially when it involves physical violence or harmful rhetoric, is unacceptable in real life. Pearce also understands the gravity of the situation. A public removal of a superstar from the roster, especially someone as high-profile as Rollins, would undoubtedly be a major storyline, but it would also send a clear message to the rest of the talent that WWE values respect, professionalism, and sportsmanship. Pearce is not only thinking of the current roster, but also of future superstars who need to understand that WWE's success is based on discipline and commitment, both inside and outside the ring. The decision to remove Rollins. After careful consideration, Pearce decides that the only way to properly punish Seth Rollins for his actions and to maintain order within the company is to remove him from the Raw roster. Pearce arranges for a segment to be aired on the next Raw episode where he addresses the audience directly. The segment begins with Pearce walking down to the ring with an air of authority, and the crowd is abuzz, wondering what this surprise announcement might be. Pearce takes the microphone and speaks in a calm yet firm tone. WWE is built on respect. It is built on the notion that every superstar here is expected to give their all, both in the ring and outside of it. When one superstar acts in a way that puts that at risk, it's up to us to take action. And that's why, effective immediately, Seth Rollins will no longer be a part of the Raw brand. The crowd is in shock. The man who was once a top superstar, a multi-time champion, and one of the faces of the brand, is being removed from the roster. The heat from the audience is palpable, with some cheering Pearce for making a bold decision, while others jeer in support of Rollins, who had once been a fan favorite. Pearce continues, Seth will have an opportunity to prove himself in the future, But for now, he has to earn that right back. He will be given a chance to return, but only when he has done the work, both publicly and privately, to repair the damage that he's caused. Until that time comes, Seth Rollins is banned from Monday Night Raw. The fallout. The announcement sends shockwaves through the WWE universe. Fans, both casual and hardcore, debate the decision online. Social media explodes with opinions, with some fans feeling that Rollins deserved the punishment, while others believe that he had been unfairly treated. The controversy surrounding the removal of such a prominent superstar elevates the tension within WWE and provides fuel for future storylines. From a storytelling perspective, this decision creates a wealth of possibilities. Seth Rollins, once the face of Raw, now has an entire arc dedicated to his redemption. He may appear on other WWE brands like SmackDown, or perhaps he will embark on a personal journey to reclaim his place on Raw. WWE can use this time to build him back up as a fan favorite or a hated villain, depending on the direction they choose. For the Raw brand, Pearce's decision sends a clear message to other superstars. Misconduct will not be tolerated, and the power of the general manager is absolute. This event also opens up new opportunities for other talent on Raw, who can now step into the spotlight. New rivalries and storylines can emerge, giving lesser-known superstars the chance to prove themselves on a bigger stage. Conclusion: the impact of Adam Pearce's decision. The decision to remove a major WWE superstar from the Raw brand is one that will leave a lasting impact on the company. Not only does it shake up the status quo on the roster, but it sends a clear message about WWE's values and commitment to upholding professionalism, both inside and outside of the ring. For Adam Pearce, this is a defining moment in his career as general manager. He proves that he is not afraid to make tough decisions for the good of the brand, and his leadership will be remembered as a turning point for RAWAs. For Seth Rollins, his journey is just beginning. This punishment could lead to a character evolution that captivates audiences for months to come, whether as a redeemed hero or a bitter villain seeking revenge. The possibilities are endless, and WWE fans will be watching closely to see how this story unfolds. In the world of WWE, everything is scripted, but the impact of decisions like this, made by figures like Adam Pearce, reminds us that the power to shape the narrative is in the hands of those who dare to make bold choices. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.